Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie. You're not neither any of these blokes. This is Tommy 707 from One AR Clan, the best clan in the universe. Possibly some count-ins going on. Looking at the two teams on with the amount of 1AR members. Tommy's flying solo in this one, but there's a 1AR platoon on his team, which you'll be pretty happy about. Jumphonner, Hammer and Sickle, and the great Mini Eel in their Tier 8 premium tanks. Tommy though is in the Tier 10, the Object 430U. There's also one or two. There's a 1AR player on the enemy team, My Speckled Jim, and his Burask. Who doesn't love a good Burask? But this replay is going to be all about Tommy 707, the Object 430U. Now there's a campaign coming up, and I think, look, by the time this video comes out, the campaign's probably already started. If you don't have a reward tank, the campaign is a place where you can maybe get one. And the Object 430U is a tank that might often be utilised in Clan Wars battles for a Tier 10 medium tank, a Russian one. I think it's the newest Russian medium tank in the game. It was introduced. It used to be I don't know. It used to be a Tier 9 or something, and it led to something else, but I'm getting confused. Anyway, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not that new. Who knows? The Object 430U though is often probably the tank most often used, or one of the tanks, along with the Object 140, the tank that might be utilised instead of an Object 907. An Object 907 is a Clan Wars reward tank, which is highly sought after because it's a really good tank. It's a competitive tank. The Object 430U though is a tech tree tank. You can grind it, you can pick it up, and maybe if you've used some holiday bonus discounts, this might be a tank that you might be interested in. Tommy's firing AP rounds at the moment. It's a 122mm gun, so it's a big one. It's a decent sized gun for a medium tank. 440 alpha damage, 252mm of penetration. That's with standard ammunition, which at the moment is enough. I don't think he's failed to penetrate any shots yet in this game. He's picked up his first kill there. 2,477 hit points of damage as well. Now he switched, of course. As soon as I say he doesn't need premium ammunition, he switches to the heat rounds. He did fail to penetrate one into the Jag Tiger. Because the Jag Tiger, even though it's a Tier 9 tank destroyer, it's got a bit of armour, but those heat rounds will just go straight through the front of the non-turreted Tier 9 German tank destroyer. He's blocking a few shots from said tank as well. He's blocked over 2,500 hit points. So of course, the heat rounds have got more penetration, 340mm of penetration compared to 252. So what's that? 88 extra millimeters of penetration. Of course, heat does get a lot of penetration, but it struggles with spaced armor, which includes tracks on enemy tanks. So if you're using heat by dabbing the 2 key, you got to be careful of that. Now, 3-2's the score. 3,500 damage done. 3,210 damage blocked by armor. He's on defense here. This is an attack defense game. Attack mode it's called. Assault mode, I should say. He's top tier. He doesn't need to throw his hit points away, and he's not doing it. He's got himself into a semi-hull down position, I guess you could say, in the northern half of the map. Now, on this game mode, some people don't have this game mode turned on. Tommy obviously does. I don't mind it. It's a little bit of variety. Variety's the spice of life, right? In the attack defense mode, if you're attacking, you need to capture the green. You need to capture the green objective, or kill all the enemy tanks, same as in a normal random battle. If you're defending, it's the opposite. The advantage you have if you're defending is if the enemy don't manage to kill you all or capture the cap circle, you win, even though it might look like a draw because your objective is to defend the base. It's still 10 versus 10, and it's not available at some of the low tiers, I don't think, but it's not too bad. And the time limit's only 10 minutes, which the thinking behind that is it's going to make the attacking team attack because they've got 5 less minutes compared to a normal random battle to achieve their objective. 3-2 the score. Tommy 707 from One AR Clan. In a good hold down position in the north. He's looking out for the Leopard PTA at Tier 9 as well as the M103 also at Tier 9, who've been trying to get at him up that ridgeline. No idea where that shot went, but he got some spotting damage anyway. That probably went a little bit high above the Leopard PTA. Not Tommy's fault, but a side shot into the turret. AP is all you need for that one. Brings his damage up to 4,715. 3,210 damage blocked by armor. We talked about a 907 earlier, 907 being one of the Clan Wars reward tanks that you could pick up during the campaign. And the brand new spaghetti tank, the brand new Italian, the Caro. I'm trying to think of a good nickname for the Caro, but we're looking for replays of those when they come out. Don't worry about that. 907 has got some pretty good armor, pretty good angled armor, so you can block a lot of shots in the 907. And Tommy's demonstrating in this replay very, very well that you can also block a lot of shots with the Object 430U, the Tier 10 Russian medium tank. 4-3 the score, less than 5 minutes left Oh, make that 5-3 as Tommy picks up his second kill. He's got almost half the kills here. If he gets this kill, he'll have half the kill. Nah, the Chimera gets it, and Tommy won't mind though. He just wants to win this game. Ooh, doesn't penetrate the IS-22. That's a double barrel Russian heavy tank at tier 8. But it doesn't matter really what tier it is. If the armor's too thick, you're not going to go through. Tommy sticking with the AP rounds. He's got 9 standard bullets left. He's got a bit of high explosive there for resetting caps and for doing cool stuff. 2 kills, 5,392 hit points of damage done, 3,210 damage blocked by armor. That tells me that this is going to be a good tank to block. Now I think he auto aimed there on a Leopard PTA, but it didn't quite hit the German medium tank. Leopard on 983 hit points. Not anymore. Now he's on 549, which is a pretty big disadvantage to Tommy. And Tommy's probably thinking, well, if he's going to try and brawl with me, I'll brawl with him. Bounces a Leopard PTA. Any tank that you come across can bounce any tank that it fights against. That's what I often say, occasionally say. I don't say it a lot, but even though Leopard PTA is not known for its armor, every now and then you're going to bounce stuff with it. Tommy is a champion. He's on 500. 500? He's on 5,826 hit points of damage. This might be another kill. Bang. Down goes the Leopard PTA, but we lose the Chimera and the T110E5. T110E5 at tier 10 and the Chimera at tier 8. The T30 goes down as well, as does the enemy M103, bringing the score up to 10-7 with 3 minutes left on the clock. It looks like the enemy team might be going for a concerted push. Gets tracked by the T110E5. A quick tap of the 4 key fixes his tracks. I'm a 5 key kind of guy myself, but you know, horses for courses and all that. 6,161 hit points of damage. 3-6 blocked. 2-2, nearly 2-3 assisted damage. And is this another kill? No, he doesn't ban. He doesn't ban T110E5. T110E5 shoots him and he thinks, is the KJ going to get the kill on the tier 10? He does. Down goes the Striv as well. And with the score on 13-8, I think the result is pretty much a conclusion. Someone asks in the chat, is 1AR doing count-ins? You betcha. Bet your 1AR does counting. Sorry about that. Looking for the pattern on 1,500 hit points. You'll love some of those. Gets him for 529. Brings his damage up to 6,690 and pulls back, waits for the reload. And says, oh, I'm just going to... It looks like the pattern may have just fired. He looks like he's tracked as well. Tries to keep him tracked. He might have. Gets a bit more assisted damage. Another 436 and that just leaves the KV4 who'll be feeling very, very nervous over there as... Tommy and his teammates just come in for the last kill and wind up that game as an absolute ripper. Tommy 707 from 1AR clan, best clan of the universe. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for that one. Spotter for all that assisted damage. Didn't really talk much about the assisted damage, but he was certainly doing it in that game. Hand of God for surviving and winning the battle, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy vehicles. Duelist, fire for effect, shell proof. You got 7 bonds because it was a tier 10 game. You got steel wall, high caliber. And look at that, 7,126 hit points of damage done. 3 kills, 1299 base experience. He fired 26 shots, 23 hits, 17 went through, over 7k, over 3.5 blocked. And look at that, nearly 2,400 assisted damage. What's the best thing about assisted damage? You don't have to pay for the bullets. Speaking of bullets and credits, 91,500 credits. That's after tax in a premium account in that 8-minute game. Possibly there was clan credit boosters running, looking at the result, but that's what you get when you're in a cool place. We ready for game number 2? You bet we're ready for game number 2. And game number 2 features Rantic. Rantic from Traps Clan. Rantic, I've seen Rantic in my stream a few times, hanging around. Rantic, and he sends his videos sometimes. He's a nice bloke. Is in mention Traps Clan. English, Stewie, can you speak it? Mention Traps Clan. Traps had a great campaign as well. Season 15, we saw Traps a bit on the season 15. He's got that cool camo. What's that? The hex camo, the hexagon clan camo, maybe from the season. Not too sure. It looks familiar. Anyway, Rantic from Traps in the 50 TP. 50 TP is a tier 9 Polish heavy tank. Heavy tank? Yes, I think. Yes, 50 TP, the Polish heavy tank. Why you doubt yourself, Stewie? I don't know. His top tier in this battle is tier 9s and 10s. In this battle on Studzy Yankee. We love that name. Anyway, he's getting himself into a hold down position here. I think, is that bit of concrete low enough to call it hold down? Or high enough to call it hold down? Not too sure. Gets hit by the Bison Tay, the brand new Holiday Ops tank, the premium auto reloading Italian medium tank. This is the 50 TP, the tier 9 Polish heavy. I don't mind the Polish heavies, in fact I quite like them. 1380 damage blocked by armor. That tells me that it's got a bit of armor and you can block stuff in it. Is loading high explosive here. It's a 130mm gun, potentially 700 alpha damage with the HE round. I don't think he's going to get a penetrate. He doesn't get 0 damage for that. Who said HE always does damage? I don't know. Sometimes it does though. Standard rounds are armor piercing for the 130mm gun, 560 alpha damage, 250mm of pen, 303 with APCR, which is premium on this tank. Now that was another HE round. That time he got 18 damage into the AMX M449 Liberté tank. That's the premium. I think you can get the Liberty tank from the pawn shop, I think. That one goes through for 240. Didn't really go through. Go through implies penetration. You're still firing HE here. Just kicking back here. Just being hold down, being cool. He's not taking any damage, but he's getting some spotting. He's blocked 2,760. He's got himself 500 damage, slinging a bit of HE around. Looks like he's going to fire one more high explosive bullet into the AMX, which will probably take him down to a one-shot if he pushes him, or 587. He'll probably need a high roll if he's going to one-shot. Stick it with HE again. Maybe that's what he's thinking. Maybe he wants to get the AMX down to a one-shot before he shoots him with a standard round. The AMX M4 Liberté now is shooting high explosive into Rantic, and was only for 27 hit points then. It looks like he's thinking. I haven't paused the replay. Oh, look at that big hole. That one went for 240. Blocks a shot from the AMX. Brings his damage blocked by armor up to 2760. That's a bit. Now he's going with the APCR. One shot should kill the AMX if he can pen a shot. If he sticks his head out again, looks like he's not. Looks like the AMX might be thinking about trying something else. No, there you go. Picks up his first kill. One kill to Rantic. 1211 damage, 3000 blocked. A lot of that blocked would be from the Byzantine and the AMX. Hey, I know that guy. Do I? Think so. Anyway, 4-3 the score. Playing on Studs Yank. 4-4 the score as the 274 and the 277 both go down on the southern part of the map, I think. And but there's a bit happening up there. He's got the M46 pattern up there in the north on the hill, if you can see that on the mini map, right up the top. The M46 pattern fight against an object 430, not the same 430 we just saw with Tommy. That was a 430U at tier 10. This is a tier 9 version in the north. But we're looking at Rantic and his 50 TP. He's waiting for the Byzantine to come. Or maybe he's making a cup of tea. I'm not too sure. We haven't paused. We can still see this. Something is happening. Surely something's going to happen. Pull him back. He's saying, righty, what am I going to do here? Where's the how many hit points was that Italian auto reloading premium holiday ops loot box tank on? I'm not too sure. Finds the 430. Gets hit by the 430. Did he track him? No, I don't think he did. A Lynx shows a bit of interest and shoots him from the central part of the map. Doesn't get spotted though. And there's the Jag Tiger. There's the Burask. There's heaps of stuff happening in the middle, and that's what Rantic's looking at. Pretty confident that the Byzantine's not going to push into him. Waiting for Jesus. It takes a while to aim, doesn't it? But when the bullet hits the Jag Tiger, it hits pretty hard. 560 is a pretty handy amount of damage to do, especially into the side of a tier 9. Top tier in this game. Tank destroyer. Bringing the score down to 6-7. The south is lost. They've lost the southern half of this map. So I'm not sure what he's going to do here. He's got the APCR rounds loaded. He's looking around. The pattern is up there in a pretty safe position, I would imagine. Unless there are tank destroyers over there at C1. There's plenty of tank destroyers back there at C0 on the red line. From Rantic's point of view, he's on 2 kills. They're down by 1 tank, 6-7. Thinking, oh well, I'll take a risk here. We'll take a risk. There's dead tanks there that he can use as a little bit of cover. He's sort of look. You can see what he's thinking. Exactly what I just said. He's thinking there could be some TDs up there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 TDs on the enemy team. There's a Jag Tiger. Oh, that was a interesting view. Shoots the bottom of the Jag Tiger, doesn't do any damage. Here comes a Byzantine saying, I've got you now. No, blocks one shot for 360 hit points, damage blocked by armor, and he's nearly loaded now. He's got 8 premium rounds remaining. That hurt. That was the ISU 152 down in the south. So that tells you where one of the tank destroyers is. The mini-map tells you that there's a Jag Tiger at the top and the bottom. That's where the 2 Jag Tigers are, the top tier TDs. The ISU's in the south. Not sure where the G-Saw is, but the G-Saw's picked up. He's picked up 1 kill earlier. Down goes the Byzantine, bringing the score up to 8-9. At the same time, the IS-3 in the south got taken out, and now the Patton, looks like the Patton might be interested in that Jag Tiger up there in the north. Let's see what Rantic's going to do to help him. He's on 2,765 hit points of damage, 4.5 damage blocked by armor, 500 assisted damage. He's got 1,272 hit points, and looks like the T28 prototype might be shooting towards the Jag Tiger as well. And looking at the Patton's top tier as well, but he could probably use a hand, right? He could probably use a hand. Switching back to standard bullets now, back to the armor-piercing rounds, looking that, if you look at this, you can see here, the Patton is clearly, they're facing each other. Rantic making a good call here to get around behind the Tier 9 German TD and shoot him in the rear. Won't need premium ammunition for that. And now just stay behind him. The Jag, you can't shoot him, so he can just stay behind him. Wait for the gun to reload. Shoot him in the back of the tank. I was going to say turret there. That one, did that go through? It did go through for 514. And I think it was 2 hit points left, which is what the T28 prototype did to confirm the kill. And now they're ahead. Now they're ahead by 1 tank. 10-9 the score. Rantic from Trapp's clan in the 50 TP, the Tier 9 Polish heavy tank. One that leads to the 60 TP, the big one. The big, what was it? The big Lebowski? Maybe that's what we called it when that one first came out. 4 enemy tanks remain. 1 artillery piece, the M53, M55. The G-Saw, which I don't think has been spotted this game. The Jag Tiger's just been taken out. The ISU 152 and the Rimmy Borsig Waffenträger. Neither of those tanks have been seen. So they'll be camoed up somewhere in some bushes, maybe just ahead, maybe just there, or maybe even on that ridge there, which is a pretty groovy looking spot. Rantic knows that they're somewhere because he's just been spotted. Oh, up, that was interesting. Yeah, right. 1, 2 shots from the Byzantine, turns to face the auto. That was 3. It's a 4-shot auto loader. Is he going to shoot him again? The last one, thankfully, doesn't do any damage. Leaves him on 342 hit points, which is 341 more than he needs, but he doesn't want to die. Artillery's definitely going to be looking in his direction, surely, on 342 health. So probably a 1-shot for the Artie, definitely a 1-shot for the Borsig or the ISU, and the G-Saw. I think the G-Saw would need a pretty good amount of RNG to 1-shot Rantic in his 50 TP. Right now, the G-Saw's copping it from all directions now. Looks like the Patton and the prototype both shooting the premium British auto-loading tank destroyer. The one from the Holiday Ops box. Oh, blind shot kill it is! Oh, a blind shot kill. Artie does take an interest. We called it. Only gets him for 95 hit points. Leaves him on 247. His damage is on 3,766. That's not going to count the blind shot, which might have only been 1 or 200. 4,900 damage blocked by armor. 1,620 assisted damage. And now it's a case of finding and cleaning up these sneaky little tank destroyers. The ISU 152 shot him earlier from the southern half of the map for sure. He pings that, what would you call it, the ridge. There's the Borsig. Oh, has he got a pixel on the board? Oh, looks like the Borsig's. Oh, looks like he's given up. He's got his gun facing the ground. Not sure. Never give up. Why would you give up? Why would you give up? Crazy. Anyway, he could have carried that game. Maybe. If he hadn't have been there with his gun facing the ground, he could have shot Rantic, and that would have maybe helped win the game. Who knows? 2 tanks remain. The ISU 152 and the M53, M55. The Tier 9 American SPG, and of course the ISU 152, the one with the big gun. The big one. Not the premium one. That's the Tech Tree one. Pretty handy looking tank. 13-9 the score. 2 tanks remain. Rantic on 4 kills. Is he on a mission? He might. 25% of the damage he needs to do and win. What about this one? That's a capping mission. 25% of the damage. He might get that mission. That's a mission for the, what is it, the Chimera? It is. Hello. Hello, ISU. Shoots him once, picks up another 576 damage and some more spotting damage into the ISU 152, who's on 183 hit points. Down he goes to the prototype, and that just leaves the M53, M55. Where is that Artie going to be? You know what it's like when there's only Artie left. Everyone comes charging in. Where is he? There he is. He's over there. Can you get another shot into him? He can. Picks up his 5th kill. Wins the game. 15-10. They weren't looking that good for a little while at the beginning. They weren't looking that good at all. But in the end, they look pretty good. 25% was his mission. Well, he got 20% for getting a high caliber. So maybe he got the mission. I hope he did. Because he's a nice guy. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, Hand of God, Spotter, Bruiser, Duelist, Fighter, Fire for Effect, Shellproof, Steel Wall, High Caliber. Let's have a look at this. 4,674 hit points of damage done. I reckon, he's probably pretty close to 25%. Not too sure. 5 kills, 1,532 assisted damage. He fired 20 shots, 18 hit, 10 penetrated. There was HG, right? There's about 5 high explosive shots fired at the beginning of the game in that hold down position. So that's why those numbers don't look too great. But 4,900 damage blocked by armor, nearly 3,000 assisted damage. And he made some good coin too, 46,500 credits. That's after tax with a premium account in that 11-minute game. Rantic, you are an absolute champion, me old mate. Thank you very much for the replay. Who's going to be next? I'm not sure. Who's going to be next? Game number 3 is going to feature me old mate, jumphonner. Jumphonner from 1AR Clan, Executive Officer, extraordinary player. And before I flick to the gameplay, I apologise in advance. You know what it's going to be. You might have had a quick preview. I might have pushed the wrong button as far as what result you just saw on your screen. Who knows what's going to happen in this one? The Pz S35 is a tier 3. It's a tier 3. Wow, he jumps. He does this all the time. It kills me. He does this all the time. He zooms in and out like a crazy person. We know that. He knows that. Pz S35 is the tier 3 medium tank, I think. German, premium. It's got a bit of armor. You can block a bit of stuff. 1-zip to score. We've already started. He's found some tanks. This is on the Aussie server. I know this because he's an Aussie. He streams on Twitch. He does YouTube as well. His links will be down below with all the other stuff that were there. He's playing the Pz S35. He's feeling filthy. He's not trying to 3-mark it. You can't 3-mark tier 3. So I'm not sure what he's doing, but he's firing gold. He's firing gold like absolute champion. Look at this. This is we're going to kill some bots in this one. Look, he's going to kill some bots for sure. This is the Australian server. At low tiers, and I say this all the time, at low tiers on the Australian and the Latin American server, I'm gonna go out of his point of view because that's gonna kill us having those shots. He's got the Starlight camo on this or style, I should say, on this tank. He's already got 2 kills. We didn't miss him. We saw them. We saw the 2 kills. Don't worry about that. He's playing on mine, zooming in and out like a crazy person, looking for some action. 2 kills to jump on her. 749 damage done so far. 308 assisted damage. It tells me it tells me that the the armor on this bad boy is pretty good. He is copping a few shots though. What's the gun like? Standard round is a 47mm gun. 52 alpha damage, 55 penetration. With premium, which is APCR, it's 90mm of penetration. So what's that? That's an extra nearly 40, 33. I don't know. But the score is not looking fantastic. Only 2 enemy tanks are dead, and they're both being killed by our man, Jumphonner from 1AR Clan. Best clan in the universe. He's reversing up, so that's what he's looking at. He's looking at this guy. Let's see, we're looking back from his point of view now, zooming in and out like a crazy person. 2-3 the score. This is the Aussie server. The reason I know it's the Aussie server is because he's an Aussie and he plays on the best server in the world. And there are bots that make up the numbers on the Australian and the Latin American server, which I think I just mentioned. I'm not too sure. Anyway, coming around this corner, looking for some more kills. Getting hungry. There's a PZ3E. There's a lot of bots on both teams, and Jumpy's going to say, I want to kill as many of them as I can. How many do you reckon he's going to kill? He's going to perceive. This is going to be a rare medal. You're going to see a rare medal come up here. Don't want to give too much away, but he's going to get a few kills in this game. Gets shot by the PZ3E, sends him back to the garage, finds the back of the BT7 artillery. That's another premium tank at tier 3. 2 bullets into the back of that and he's dead. That's 5 kills to Jumpy. 5-4 the score now. And now he's got the side of the T46 Russian light tank. Trying to shoot him. Still shooting APCR. This is going to be dirty. You know it's going to be dirty. A dirty tier 3 APCR spamming battle on mine. 6-6 is the score. Jumpy's got all 6 kills. There are 6 dead on each team. All the dead ones on the enemy team. Jumpy's killed. He's on a top gun. Do you get top guns at tier 3? I think you do. I don't know. We'll find out at the end, I guess. 6-6 the score. He's finding the PZ2 now, who's looking a bit nervous. Look at him. He's been set on fire and he's dead. That's 7 kills. 7 kills the jump on her from 1A. And the dirty, filthy little Pz S35. I'm going to get one. If I haven't got one already, I'm getting one. Look at it. It's great. But wait, there's more. There's more tanks over there. There you go. Stick with the APCR, son. You can't go wrong. I think that one, his friend just went in front of him. That's all right. No hard feelings. The M2 is down to 12 hit points. Can Jumpy get another kill? He can. That's 8 kills. 8 kills at tier 3. Is it a Radley Walt? It's not. There's no Radley Walterses at tier 3. You don't get them. You don't get Radley Walterses at tier 3, but I think you get top guns. I don't know. Maybe pools. Can you get pools medals? Tier 3. I don't think you can either. Who knows? Let's not jump ahead of ourselves. 8 kills. 1,779 hit points of damage done. 447 damage blocked by armor. So he's got a bit of armor, but he's lost a bit of health. He's on 211 hit points, which is 210 more than he needs. A little bit of assisted damage as well. The score's 8-7. Of the remaining tanks on the enemy team, 4 of them are bots. 3 of them are normal players. Jumpy's team, in my opinion, has the advantage. There's his 9th kill. Because he's only got 3 bots left on his team, if that makes more sense. If that makes sense. I think at these levels, if you've got more real players, most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, you'll win. You always start with the same amount of real players versus bots, but don't always finish with the, you know, some people die. This doesn't, this is that a real player? No, it's not. That's one of the bots, and the bot's doing exactly what Jumpy wants him to do. He's just going to continue to shoot him, get the kill, and that's 10 kills. Jump on it. It's dirty, I know, I'm sorry. This is supposed to be a family-friendly channel. The BT5 just shoots him from behind. He's on 11 kills now. I didn't even notice that one go down, but he gets 11 kills. There's 4 tanks remaining. He's not going to get all 15, surely. That would be wrong. That would be just wrong. He's only got 5 premium rounds remaining as well. Only 5 golden bullets left. There's the LT. Now this is not a real player. The LT Pz S35 tier 2 Polish. I'm thinking he's in trouble though now. He's given Jumpy his rear, and there's 12 kills. A Pools medal and a half. A Pools medal and a bit. Or a Radley Walt, is it? A Radley is 8, I think. A Radley's 8. He's got 12. He's got 1.5 Radleys. And there's still 3 enemy tanks remaining. 2 of them are down there in the south, the M2 medium at tier 3, and the PZ2. This is the 7 TP. Now this is another real player, and he's out of premium ammunition. He's out of gold rounds. Shitlord. What's he gonna do? Don't call him a shitlord. Whatever you do. This is terrible. 2,500 damage done. He's found the 7. He's found this bloke and said, "I'll make it 13." Lucky for some. Lucky for some. Let's go out of his view. Can he? No, he can't see that. He's going to have to move down the western coast. Can he get 15 kills? He's got 13. No one else has got a kill yet. There's 2 tanks remaining. The M2 medium's on 4 hit points. Someone else gets a kill, robbing jumphonner of the opportunity to get 15 kills at tier 3. Dirty little tier 3. This is going to be... Is he going to get 14 though? A 14 would be almost a Pools and a half, if there was such thing as Poolses and Radley Walterses at tier 3, which thankfully they're not, because you'd probably see a lot more of this if it happened. This is crazy. Jump on it from 1AR clan, finds the PZ, who's not having a bar of it. The PZ is saying, this is not good. He's shooting Jumpy. He's getting a bit of damage into Jumpy. 1 more kill for the 14th. And what do you do? What do you say to that? How do you follow up a replay like that? What do you... That probably should have been a standalone video. I don't know. But look at those medals. Jump on her from 1AR clan. If he was sitting next to me, I don't know. What would I do? I'd probably cry. This is the first time I've seen... I don't watch these videos in advance. I just watch them at the same time as you. Not really at the same time as you, but for the first time, if that makes sense. Jump on it from Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Bruiser, Hand of God, Arsonist for setting that tank on fire and killing him. Duelist, 5 for effect. He got everything. He got this thing. The we'll go from the other end. Top Gun for 6 kills. Naden's middle, he killed all the light tanks. Cool-headed for surviving 10 shots in a row. Resinais, someone tell me how to pronounce it. Resinai, 14 kills. 14 fucking kills. What can I say? Look at them all. Look at them all. This is the one that he didn't kill? Or is it this one that he didn't kill? Hang on. Oh, they might be friends when they might have shot him. Who knows? Look at that XP, 2,170 base experience. That's a base score. That's not with the daily double or the premium account multiplier or anything like that. That's the base score. For reference, 1,200. Sometimes 1,100, sometimes 1,000 is enough for an ace. 2,170 base experience. 14 kills, 2,804 hit points of damage. He did 1,999 more damage than the bloke who came second, which is Space Wolf, who's no dummy. 73 shots fired, 67 hit, 60 penned. He blocked a bit. What can I say? Wow. And he even made credit with all that gold spamming shit lottery. You still made 20,000 credits with a premium account. A bonus there, personal mission, or it could have been a personal booster. Who knows? Jumpy. What am I going to say? What are we going to do with him? What are we going to do with him? Jumpy from one. He's an executive officer, crying out loud. We're going to have a talk. I don't know. I'm flabbergasted. This is a nice bloke. Doomseeker. I'm not saying Jumpy's not a nice bloke. This is Doomseeker. He's not clubbing at tier 3. That was, look, it was beautiful to watch though. I enjoyed it. Jumphonner, he's on Twitch, he's on YouTube. His link will be down the bottom with all that other stuff that I put there. Follow him, like and subscribe. He's a very entertaining man. And he's bigger than me too, so careful. Doomseeker. Speaking of Polish tanks, Doomseeker's in the CS-44. We were speaking of Polish tanks before. Remember Rantic? Rantic was in a Polish tank. Doomseeker is about to roll over this AMX. Picks up his first kill. 2-1 the score. Doomseeker from 1AR clan, the best clan in the universe. He's in the Polish medium tank at tier 7, the CS-44. Am I right? Is it Polish medium? Yeah, it is. It's a Polish medium tank. The CS-44. He's got standard bullets, the 90mm gun, 240 alpha damage, 160 penetration, 202 with APCR, and it's not a bad tank. I think it looks pretty cool. It looks a bit different, doesn't it? Wow, thank you, artillery. It looks a bit different. It's got that rounded front that some of the Polish tanks have got. Like some of them have got, I'm going to say nice curves. I don't know. What do you want to say? It looks good. It looks like a sports car, sort of. Anyway, Doomseeker. This is the tier 7 Polish medium tank, the CS-44. Is he on a mission? I'm not sure if he's going to get that one. What about that one? Not sure if he'll do that one. Anyway, the Doomseeker, combat officer, nice bloke. Really nice bloke. In 1AR. He's got the CS-44. Kicking back here on, is it Pilsen? I think it is. I think it's Pilsen. He's got the dead, I'm tripping over my words yet again. He's got the dead super chaffy. Oh, and they're coming around the mountain. Look out. There's the buggy, the Bullet, the BUGI, the Polish, this is the Polish tier 6 medium tank. Am I right? Yeah, I am. Polish tier 6. And has he got the derp gun, that bloke? No, he doesn't. He's firing AP. Doesn't matter, because he's done. He's finished for the day. He's going back to the garage with his buggy. And what now? Doomseeker. He's going down the zero. Oh, the Firefly just copped it. There's a KV-85 there, but he's being wary. If he goes around there, what happened to the Firefly then? The Firefly was on full health. And look, he was probably thinking, the Firefly was probably thinking, oh, I'll go around. Oh, I can take a shot for my old mate Doomy, because he's a good player. He's a nice bloke. He's got the first couple of kills in this game. Of course, whatever's sniping down the bottom, i.e. Super Hellcat at tier 7, probably took him apart. Did the Super Hellcat get that kill? He didn't. But there you go. Getting possibly spotted by the Type 58. Shoots him once, pulls back. He's into a sort of a semi-hull down position. It's one of those tanks that doesn't do too badly when it's hull down. what's the word I'm looking for? The Polish medium tanks. They've got a bit of like the Russian medium tanks, Chinese medium tanks. They've all got a bit of armour. You can bounce stuff occasionally. Doomseeker's blocked 400 damage. He's done 1,229 hit points of damage. 2 kills so far. This could be his third. If he gets the kill shot on the KV-85 on 56 hit points, which is 54 more than he needs. However, Doomseeker's on 304, which is a little bit concerning at this stage of the game. The score's 6-6. It's in the balance. It's in the balance. He's got his 2 kills, but he knows there's plenty of tanks down there. Looking at the mini-map, you can see the heavy tanks on Doomseeker's team. Somebody was complaining about the heavy tanks playing like lights, but they're all in the heavy tank area, and they're all pushing pretty well. Brett Panther sniping down there at K1. The GW Panther got the kill on the 45 TP in the south. T-34-100 and the Achilles both playing there. I think these tanks will get... No, the Brett Panther kills the T-150. Of course, we can't see the hit points on Doomseeker's friends down there in the middle southwest, but we can see how many red tanks were, or possibly still are, down in this region. That's why Doomseeker's playing smart here. I probably would have went around the corner and died, let's be honest. But Doomseeker playing the patient game, saying, all right, this could be a kill. It is. Evens the scoreboard up again. 9-9 the score. 3 kills. 1486 damage done. And Doomseeker playing the patient game. He's top tier medium tank in this game. There are no lights left on either team, which is good. The Brett Panthers down there in the southeast. There's a Type 58 at tier 6. The T-34-100 might be the one he could be worried about, but he was last spotted down there at H3. And I know that T-34-100 doesn't have any kills, but he certainly had a hand in getting rid of those heavy tanks that were pushing through the heavy tank area not too long ago. There's the enemy heavy tank, the last enemy heavy tank, the KV-85. Sends him back to the garage for his 4th kill. Keeps moving, wiggling, because we don't want... There you go. You just heard the artillery go bang, and it looks like the KV-2 might be getting surrounded and ganked down there. Gee, it looked like they were doing well. What happened to the heavies, Doomy? They were looking okay. They were looking like they were taking over that middle part of the map. Who knows? 11-10 the score now. Jackson heading south, looking for whoever might be up there sniping. Doomseeker deciding, right, now it's time to get back over here and get some eyes and guns in this area. Of course, when he gets over there, he'll be there's some artillery safe positions there. He doesn't want the GW Panther to be hitting him. That's going to be painful. The Super Hellcat, the T-34-100 and the Brett Panther possibly working quite well together in the central part of the map, looking for Doomseeker and his teammates. And a good idea to what's the word I'm looking for? To relocate as he finds the Brett Panther. Shoots him once. T-34-100 again. Shoots him, sets him on fire. Is he still burning? Oh, he got the fire out with 118 hit points left on the tank. And maybe a good idea to get rid of the Brett. Oh, they're both one-shots now for Doomseeker. We're pretty happy about that. The M44 goes down to the T-34-100. The GW Panther will be feeling a bit nervous. Shoots and kills the Brett Panther, sort of saving his own bacon, I think, by doing that. Now Doomseeker's going to go around, try and outflank the T-34-100. Get that. He's a one-shot. I don't think the T-34-100 shouldn't be able to one-shot Doomy. Doomy can one-shot him, hopefully. Type 58, the Jackson working together, looking to flush out that Super Hellcat in the south. Down goes the T-34-100. And Doomseeker's saying, your beauty, we might have this. As long as Artie doesn't drop a big turd in his head. Down goes the Super Hellcat in the southeast. And that just leaves the GW Panther. He's doing a U-turn, maybe. Doing a U-turn. Where's the GW Panther going to be? Not too sure. What was he doing for those missions? I'm not too sure. I'm not going to get that one. Or that one. Disregard. This game's not about the missions. Doomseeker, though, from 1AR clan, on 5 kills, 2,752 hit points of damage. And the GW Panther says, yeah, well, nice work. I like seeing that. When somebody says, credit where credit's due, people say, hey, nice work, mate. Nice spotting. He did get some spotting. 571 assisted damage, 1,000 damage blocked by armor, 2,752. Can he get the top gun? Oh, one shot is not quite enough. He gets hit by the GW Panther, but the GW Panther doesn't kill him. He unstuns his crew because he wants the kill shot. He gets it, and that's a top gun. Not just a top gun, but lots of GGs from the other players in the chat, which is nice to see. It's always really nice to see. And let's have a look at Doomy's result before we wind up today's video. Doomseeker from 1AR Clan in the CS-44. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Spruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect. He got the high cal. Got the Top Gun as well. He topped the score charts with 3,112 hit points of damage in the end. Nothing wrong with that. 6 kills, 1381 base experience. He fired 24 shots, 17 hit, 15 penetrated, 1,000 blocked, 711 assisted damage, and nothing wrong with that. Look at that, 84,000 credits. That's after tax in a premium account in that 10-minute game on Pilsen. Doomseeker, you're a legend, me old mate. High five on the Top Gun. Thank you very much. Jump honor. I got no words, mate. I got no words. What can I say about that game? Don't forget to follow Jumpy on Twitch and YouTube. Links down below. Rantic from Traps. What a legend in the 50 TP. And my old mate Tommy in the Object 430U, the Tier 10 Russian medium tank. Thank you very much for the replay, lads. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time.